I've done a few videos lately about getting the new shop set up. We finally got electric ran out here, so we've got in new LED lighting in the ceiling. I got my internet access running out here, and now I'm starting to kind of lay out how I want my tools. So I put in a couple of the old pegboard systems that I had previously, getting them put back up. I've got my French cleat set up there. Kind of most of the tool holders themselves came from our old garage, our old house, so there's not a lot new there. I just made a little small French cleat space there to hold them. My goal is to build a bigger one, but I guess that's really what this video is about. Is I just got some questions I was going to ask and get some of you guys with a lot more experience than I have on building a shop. Before this, we had a 2-car garage that was used as a shop, also kind of used as a garage, used as storage for a lot of stuff. I'm going to link a lot of videos in the description, one for the shop tour from previous, and then we'll go and I'll start asking the questions, see who's got some good ideas. I know you guys have done this numerous times, and I've seen so many shops on YouTube that look amazing, and I'd love to get some advice from you guys. So one of the first questions is more around, what do I do? Do I try to go with like a pegboard system? I mean, these are just traditional pegboards that I painted, the ones you can get from Lowe's or Home Depot, the cheap wooden ones. I'd love to be able to invest in wall control or Omni wall or something like that, but man, those are so expensive. I'm just not sure I've got it in me to spend that kind of money. And I love the French cleat system. There's just some stuff, it just doesn't make sense to make holders for every little thing when you can easily buy a set of pegs and stick them on a wall pretty quickly. So I guess I was kind of thinking, well, what about if I made a French cleat wall? Like start going down this wall here. It's a pretty good length of wall. I could put a French cleat system on, and I could also build a couple of hanging pegboards that could just hang on the French cleat itself. So, if any of you guys have videos or pictures like that, please post links to them in the comments. I'd love to see them. My biggest concern is I don't even know what to do. For any of you guys that have a metal building, how did you come out and frame frame your wood on the outside of the metal beams? I mean, it looks like I'm wasting about 8-9 inches there, but of course, my goal is to get at least an inch or so of spray foam put on this eventually. So whatever I put up, I'm going to have to take back down. I'm going to lose a little bit with the spray foam, but I feel like I'm just giving up a whole lot, doing it completely on the outside of the wall. So then my thought was, well, I could frame up to the right against the wall with the stud, and then put my my plywood on the stud to hold it, and then put the French cleat on top of that. That's really what I'm trying to figure out most, and I don't see a lot of videos talking about that specifically. In my previous garages where I had my shop, they were completely studded out and drywalled. One was actually finished, and one was just mudded and taped. But either way, I had the studs to go into for anything I was mounting. Now there's not really much there. I'm going to have to add my studs to have anything to mount to. So those are really my questions. Should I be looking at going with a French cleat system, or should I be looking at going with some kind of pegboard, or, something in between, or a combination of both? And of course, how should I frame out the wall? What do I do to frame out the metal building walls? If I want to add wood and then eventually plywood and something on top of that. Any of you guys that have metal buildings, how did you do it and how did it work out? And if you have done it, would you do it the same way, or would you redo it completely different? I appreciate your help. I'd love to read your comments. Please post any links to videos or pictures or blog posts that you have. I'll gladly go check them out. Thanks, guys. Y'all have a great day.